Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm just gonna give a quick update. So what's going on currently? As you can see, I've got the carpet in, and that might have been in the last video. Um, but more importantly, I'm finally starting on the dash wiring, and this is how I'm gonna do it. So this is a temporary thing. This is what came with the kit. I'm still waiting on my father-in-law to do the wood one. I have a feeling that it might be a little while longer, so I'm just diving in, and I'm gonna figure it out because I'm basically at that point where I need to start mounting stuff, and just this is like the last piece before I can start turning my attention to getting the body on. So with that said, let's see, what did I do? Well, technically tonight I actually worked on the FRS a little bit, rotated the tires and cleaned it out. But inside the other day, I just kind of glued this little bit of vinyl that came with the kit onto the metal piece. There's no real reason to do that, except for the fact that maybe it'll take my father-in-law like a year to do the wood dash. I don't really know. So I might as well have this put on, and I'm glad that I had it because I made a couple mistakes putting it together, which I'll kind of point out. Everything's a little bit dusty, but so with ignition key, I don't know if you can see, but I jacked up the vinyl a little bit right on the top, and I think similarly down here there's a little bit of an edge. I don't know if that's actually even showing up on the video, but yeah, maybe a little bit. So that was that, and then the Russ Thompson turn signal I've got in here. It's self-canceling, so as you can see, click, and bam, goes back into place. Really cool. And then a whole bunch of wires. The instructions on that don't make a whole lot of sense, so I'm gonna have to figure that out soon. On the back, we've got the gauges. I probably got to trim these down. As you can see, I haven't even like laid the vinyl over. I just did like a quick like slap it on and then put it on, just kind of see how it looks. I feel like I'm gonna take it off. I keep thinking I'm gonna take it off soon, but my father-in-law has had the dash for 3 months, so you never really know. And there isn't actually nothing else has really changed. Nothing else is attached back here, but it's just about to. With this setup, I'll probably go around, maybe might take the dash back off again and glue it down, but properly and actually fit it. Well, I won't do that yet. I'll froze again. Okay, and we're back. Basically where we're at. I've noticed a couple things with my gluing and carpeting that I need to work on. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to make this update more worthwhile. No, not really. I guess, it's just nice to look at, or it's just nice to even see like the black dash in there, because that is surprisingly good looking. And apparently I'm gonna have to get a different camera because this thing keeps freezing, which it shouldn't, because it's a Google Pixel. It's not even a year old. Okay, that is my update for today. And I'll show one more thing because it's kind of exciting. I got a wrench to finally set the alignment, and I needed this guy. Bam! That's a big wrench. 1 5/8 inches to get the bolts in the independent rear suspension. They're not bolts, lug nuts? Jam nuts? Jam nuts, I think that's what it is. Let's see, down. Yeah, these big boys. There's 2 of them. So once I actually set the toe, and yeah, because on the independent rear suspension, you can do toe and camber, not caster. And to actually lock it down, you need that big guy. And before I actually go any faster, that needs to be tightened down. But I don't even have the exhaust on. I feel like the next time I'm actually going to take this out, it isn't for a while. I got to get the dash wired up. Once the dash is wired up, it just kind of like a hop, skip, and a jump to put the body on. I guess maybe I'll be go-karting once I have the dash on. Oh, and the seats are still working on the seats. Those are upstairs, slowly but surely. Probably actually after I'm done with this, I'll sit around and watch some TV and hack away at getting the padding off there. So yeah, that's the update. I'm pretty stoked at how this is all starting to come together. The wood wheel, I can just picture the wooden dash. It's going to be beautiful. It looks good as it is. And that's the other thing is the next step in this. So I really need to figure out where I'm actually placing knobs. And because I have this practice thing, it doesn't really, I can kind of play around with the configuration or you know, do what I think is going to look best, and then, you know, if I need to change my mind, I can change my mind before I put into the wood dash. I know that you only, the kit only gives you one green light for the turn signals. I'll definitely throw in two, so I'm not going crazy. I know which way the signal's being turned, and I still need to figure out where I'm mounting the seat heaters. I really want to put it, actually now that I started looking at stuff, I really want to put all the switches in the dash. I don't want anything on the tunnel. Maybe I might, you know, I say this in this video and then the next video I'll be like, oh yeah, hey, I just put it in the tunnel because I got lazy. One thing I do know is that for the speakers, what I'm actually going to do is they're going to be, well, you can't see them because they're not here, but the speakers are going to be in the headrests on the seats. And we're back. So I will put the speakers in the back of the seats, and then I'll actually run the head unit, bam, and I'll mount it right here. And then just, you know, I'll send power to it, and then it'll be like a little Bluetooth thing, and that's pretty much it. It'll be kind of hidden away in the back of the trunk, and yeah, I'll just kind of mount it right there, and then I'll send the wires basically right through here, right underneath where the seatbelt goes, into the back of the headrest, and then that will be sound. All right, that is the update for today, and hopefully the next update there'll be more wiring actually done. I don't want to do it, but I really want it to be done. Such a conundrum. All right, have a good night, y'all. Peace.